Hello everyone, I'm Paul Dunleavy-Bledsoe, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News. With me here today is Scott Dietzen, the CEO of Pure Storage. We're going to do a special two-part interview with Scott today. Scott, let me start with your place in the marketplace. So you started this off 6 years ago. You sort of put all-flash on the map. You've already surpassed IBM NetApp and Hitachi, and you're going toe-to-toe with HP and EMC, now Dell EMC. From where you started, how'd you make it all happen?
Well, thanks, Paulo. Glad to be with you. I think the first point I want to make is we didn't just set out to change the media from mechanical disk, which most storage uses today, to this new media, flash memory, which is inside of people's smartphones. That was going to happen anyway as a result of Moore's Law. From the start, what we wanted to do was make it much easier for customers to store data, make it lower cost, give them greater efficiency so they could mine a lot more value from inside that data, and change the business model around data center storage. It just creates a great deal of pain for customers because they're constantly having to swap technology and move the data around and refresh it, and we wanted to build something that was more like the cloud in terms of the way customers manage it. So we could just make storage a much better experience for customers.
So you yourself, you've created a name for yourself as well in this journey. You've been called a disruptor, a take no prisoners type, overly aggressive executive, even an ankle biter, I've heard. Is that what you are, or is that more of your approach to the marketplace to win?
I don't think it's either. I would say anytime you come into a market, mature market, we felt like storage had not seen the innovation that it deserved for the last 20 years. Most of the storage that's used today was designed more than 25 years ago, and so much has changed in the data center. In terms of how people want to scale applications, how easy the new technologies are to use. I think we've brought that disruption to bear, it can be startling to incumbents when they see technology that's so radically new and better than what customers have experienced. So we focus on growing the business one happy customer and one happy partner at a time. I think there are incumbents in place that don't like how differentiated our products are.
So speaking of customers, a lot of them are struggling with moving to the cloud, trying to answer that business transformation question. Where does Pure Storage or all flash fit into that future?
So I think there are two things. Part of the appeal of public cloud has been how much easier the technology is to use. We actually benchmark our product on ease of use relative to the public cloud services. And so what you get is a deployment model where you can put up new storage and deploy applications, and they can just run for months without any disruption in service or any complexity back to the customer. Most storage customers are used to having to tune and retune their storage every day. Imagine, if on your cell phone, when you added a new application, you had to rebalance your phone in order for it to keep working. So that kind of user experience needs to go away. And I would say the other thing is we're bringing a great deal more efficiency to bear on the storage. We have customers that are doing things like machine learning for self-driving cars. They're doing genomics, drug simulations. The kind of performance they need to get that work done quickly and improve the quality of their products just isn't available with the existing technology. And so bringing that to bear helps our customers innovate.
So you're in Canada. We're doing this interview in Canada. You've Pure Storage has established roots in Canada now. Why are you here? What do you like about this market, and how do you see it growing?
So we got into Canada in 2014. We've been building the business since. I think we're in north of 25 customers now in the market, including Ricoh, DeFasco, a couple larger institutions that aren't public yet. We love this market first because it's a large market. I think it's a technology-intensive market where people are using products like Pure to help innovate and drive their businesses. I think it is a bit more conservative than the U.S. market in embracing technology, but that means we're at a perfect time to reproduce some of the successes we've brought to customers and partners in the U.S. and do it here in Canada today.
Well, Scott, thank you very much. So that's part one of our two-part interview with Scott Dietzen. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Glad to be here.